Reed, what up, bro? You going to work, Joe T? I'll let you. Shout out to the Lost Boys. Y'all stay intact, all right? Peace, right here in the building.
Listen to REED-BBS.
REED-BBS, BBS. It's not often you get to see a person do what they were born to do, put on earth to do, blessed by God to do. I'm talking like Jimi Hendrix and Eddie Van Halen on the guitar, or Whitney Houston and Adele with their angelic voices. I'm talking Jay-Z or Eminem busting rhymes on the microphone. Wayne Gretzky or Alexander Ovechkin playing hockey. Michael Jordan or LeBron shooting hoop, you know what I'm saying? Segueing to combat sports. Muhammad Ali, Roberto Duran, Roy Jones. These men didn't just fight. They performed. UFC 285, Jones versus Gane, this Saturday, March the 4th, for the vacant UFC heavyweight title. Jon Bones Jones, greatest mixed martial artist of all times, with little to no argument. 26 wins, 1 loss, which was by disqualification against Matt Hamill. Jones executed what's called the 12-6 elbow. Think of the hands on a clock, 12-6. That strike is illegal. He was on top of Matt Hamill, using that particular elbow on him, and was DQ'd. But he was beating the shit out of Matt Hamill. Make no mistake about it. And there's the 1-no contest, which stems from the failed drug test after the head kick KO of DC. But even Cormier himself will tell you, as much as he dislikes Jones, that Jon Jones beat him twice. Along with the 26-1-1 record, Jones has 10 KOs and 6 submissions. Most title fight wins in UFC history with 14. Longest unbeaten streak in UFC history at 18. And again, that's with a bullshit disqualification loss. He's fighting perhaps the most formidable challenge, the most formidable challenger of his career in CIRYL GANE. Oui, parlez-vous français? Je m'appelle Monsieur CIRYL GANE. Gane, he's 11-1, 5 KOs, 3 subs. Former interim UFC heavyweight champion. This will be Jones's first fight at heavyweight. Now, before we delve deeper into that, I need you to subscribe, comment. Remember, sharing is caring. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Hit the like button. Remember the love tap and/or bitch slap that like button for you, boy. And shout out to the homies at FightBeat.com. Can you step to this? By the way, we are doing a Fight Beat live stream tomorrow. CIRYL GANE, he's a face of French MMA. He's a big, chiseled, athletic, fast, twitchy, rhythmic, relaxed, elusive. Those aren't adjectives typically associated with 6'4", 247.5 pound motherfuckers. Oh, and he has excellent feet work. He also has a great jab by MMA standards from either stance. After just three fights, Gane made his UFC debut. And in just 9 UFC fights, my man has beaten Junior Dos Santos. He's beaten Rosenstrike. He whooped the Black Beast in his own backyard for the interim title. He stopped Tai Tuivasa's shoe-drinking ass. And he lost to Francis Ngannou by decision. So yeah, in a very short time, CIRYL GANE has made his presence felt at the highest heavyweight level. He's a former Muay Thai champion. There's obviously some kickboxing experience in that package. Has to be, just based on my observations of him. There's not a lot of creative heavyweight strikers historically. Alistair Overeem. Who else? Already, CIRYL GANE might just be the most creative heavyweight striker of all time. And that's no hyperbole either. Getting on to Jon Jones, youngest UFC heavyweight champion ever, which he achieved in 2011 at the age of 23. Most impressive hit list in UFC history. We talking Belfort, Bader, Shogun, Rampage, Rashad, Gustafson, Glover, Machida, Chael Sonnen, DC two times. That's a ridiculous resume. Pre-Jon Jones, the light heavyweight division was UFC's most competitive division. Fighters was playing fucking hot potato with the belt. But then Jon Jones comes and he rules 205 with an iron fist or iron elbow, as the case may be. Now my man is 35, coming off a 3-year layoff, and he's making the jump, man. Making the jump. He actually outweighed Gane by half a pound. He was 248, and both men stand 6'4". I'm not nearly as concerned with the move up in weight as most. Why? Because of Jon Jones' lineage, his DNA, his brothers in particular. His older brother Arthur, who won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens, he was 6'3", 337 pounds when he played. Younger brother Chandler, who won a Super Bowl with the New England Patriots, plays at 6'5", 260 pounds. So yeah, them Jones brothers, those some big motherfuckers, man, some big ass dudes. And even as light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones walked around at 230 pounds. So now he doesn't have to cut weight at all. And the weight gain wasn't sudden either. Again, it's been 3 years. And he says he got as high as 267 pounds. So this should be functional weight. Not just weight for the sake of it, but functional weight. There was footage of him in the Countdown show doing reps with 315 pounds, which is no easy feat. In his own words, Jones said, "I do everything I used to do, just more confidently and with more power." His last 3 fights at light heavy, they was listless, man. Thiago Santos, Anthony Smith, Dominic Reyes. Yeah. Jones fought, but he didn't perform. You know what I'm saying? He didn't perform like I spoke of earlier. The artistry was missing. The violence. He cited subpar pay, failure to get heavyweight super fights with Brock Lesnar, Stipe Miocic, Francis Ngannou in particular. And yeah, man, as he put it, his light heavyweight candle just blew out. It was what it was. Sometimes it happens. You lose that loving feeling, as they said in Top Gun. You lost that loving feeling, bruh. Got to get it back. Got some quotes here from Jones. I don't know if his energy matches mine when it comes to the seriousness of how I take this. Now, that may or may not be true. And yes, Gane smiles a lot mid-round, mid-fight, and he seems to enjoy what he does. And yes, he can come off as a bit friendly in the octagon, but I think that's more of a cultural thing than a lack of seriousness on Gane's part. I really do. I also think Gane is a better boxer than Jones. But boxing is only a facet of the overall striking package in MMA. Another quote, Ngannou out-grappled Gane with a bad knee. Getting outworked by Francis tells me a lot. Exhausted, laying on top of Gane, not even trying to hurt him, satisfied just being on top. Now, I can't disagree at all with Jones there. Ngannou looked, dare I say, well-rounded from rounds 3 through 5 of the Gane fight. He got 4 takedowns in 2 rounds and controlled Gane on the ground, like I said, from rounds 3 through 5. And with that said, the scariest place to be in all of current combat sport, to me, is on the ground with John Bones Jones on top of you, making it rain with elbows. That's the scariest place to be in combat sports to me currently. Along with the physical traits that are obvious, I think one of Jones' strongest assets is his competitive arrogance, his desire to want to beat you at your own shit. So make no mistake, he'll try to outstrike Gane. You can bank on that. He'll try to. He's also very studious, Jones is. He's even bookwormy. There's like a nerdy quality to him. That's why he has that Urkel type of tone when he speaks. But no, seriously, he studies his opponents, their tendencies, their flaws, angles to attack and exploit. And if the going gets too tough striking with Gane, then the self-professed black belt in wrestling, he will take Gane to the ground, and from there it'll be CIRYL Gane's ass. His ass will be toast. To me, Gane's only chance is to hurt and stop Jones in the stand-up game, or else I see him getting finished in 3 rounds or less, y'all. That's how I see it. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.